Shane Stevens trying to, cheer up Julian Young.
That's
Julian
right,
having none of it.
Buy him a cake and get out of the ring.
A win's a win, Julian. Move on.
Yeah, whatever.
Get over. That's right.
He's a loser.
Celebrating now. Shane Stevens was right.
Look at him.
Julian Young now going for the
The
push-up.
smiles come back to his face.
There
you
you
go.
Disgusting.
A win's a win, man. Shane had your back. Don't even worry
Now
about
switching
it,
from
man.
push-ups to sit-ups.
That's right.
There's the
The
kip
nip
up.
up. Look out.
No!
I knew it.
Are you kidding
I knew it all along.
Shane Stevens levels Julian Young with that kendo stick.
I knew
He
it.
baited him in. And what a cheap shot from Shane Stevens.
I knew it all along. You guys were none the wiser.
Of course, Steve Arsenal now pointing to his head like he's smarter than everyone else, like it was his brilliant idea.
It is. Look at Julian Young.
Draping him over the
scumbag.
top. Really, we're going to see a caning here on IHW Unstoppable.
It's
this is
a wonderful
fantastic.
thing. A wonderful thing. Look at this.
Devastating. Somebody needs to get out
Seriously, is nobody
No
going to
one
come
needs
to
to
the
get out here.
rescue?
Lock the doors.
Nobody coming out to help Julian Young?
Yeah, that's right. Nobody. He hasn't made any friends in the last 11 years of IHW.
here. Steve Arsenal directing traffic here.
Do it
This
again.
makes me sick.
I have to say, Shano, it looks as though he was the mastermind behind this. Devastating shot to the back of the head. Julian Young is in trouble here. Steve Arsenal calling for something else here. What's he up to?
This is gorgeous. This is what this is.
Oh! A zigzag from at least 6 feet in the air.
What a wonderful thing. I have never been happier.
Julian Young has been left laying. Julian Young has been destroyed here.
No more Marcus Burke, no more Titus, no more Julian Young. The status quo in this company just changed.
That music can only mean one thing. Exile on their way to the ring.
Here they are, two of the exiled people in the IHW roster. From Exile, X-Fits, Steve Obey, and the X-Dragons.
We saw the controversial formation of Exile. They gained Julian Young. They left an X on his back, a huge goose egg on his head. Shane Stevens, out of nowhere, blindsided him with that kendo stick. It was just dirty pool, boys and girls. Dirty pool.
He definitely suckered him in, waited a good 3-4 minutes with the exercise, and then blasted him from behind.
And encouraged him the whole time. He encouraged him the whole time to play it up, get the fans behind him, and then just clobbered him. It was dirty.
When you get the fans behind him, that way he turns around, you can hit him from behind.
Look at the smug look on the face of Kirk Obey.
Oh, God. Oh, apple-head and jean jacket. Apple-head and jean jacket. Yippity-yippity.
You are awful for nicknames
Awful
that are just
entertaining.
mean. Just mean.
The high-energy team of Fantana and Chip Chambers.
Look at the new gear on Fantana. Looking good, buddy. Looking good. New gear for Chip Chambers as well. I mean, I think it's the vintage jean jacket.
And he got the hippie hair cut off.
Yes, he did. I was going to notice the fact that he got a haircut since the last time we saw him. He's looking stylish.
Well, he's looking slightly better, but still, look at him.
Both these megastars looking fantastic. Chambers seems to be slimming down as well. Cutting weight, getting jacked. Look at this guy.
It's all about being in shape.
You're in shape. Pear-shaped.
Come on, Rockstar. Kirk Obey making his way up the stairs. Don't know if he's going to start for his team or not. Referee Brian McKay giving instructions to both teams. This is a huge tag team match to kick off this episode of Unstoppable.
It's going to be high flying to say the least.
Definitely. Fantana showed an encouragement to Chip Chambers to get this match started. Referee Brian McKay checking the elbow pad. Wire.
Oh, God, someone punch him in the face.
These IHW fans, they're loving Chip Chambers.
Are they ever?
By the looks of this audience, most of them are chanting, "Eat some chips."
Kirk Obey covering Shane Stevens' ear so he doesn't have to hear it.
We tie up here in the middle of the ring. Chip Chambers with an advantage early. And it's reversed. Shane Stevens now with a wrist lock. Taking advantage early, Chip Chambers. That's a way to reverse it.
His tights have pockets. Oh, jean jacket.
Another wrist lock by Shane Stevens. Chip Chambers reverses it. It's a battle back and forth here. Pulling him into the corner. Fantana tags from behind.
Look at that dirty blind tag.
Kick
Look at that.
to the
Look at that.
breadbasket.
That is dirty, dirty pool.
Uppercut Fantana now.
You guys go on about how these guys, how Exile are cheaters, but there's been nothing but cheating from these two.
It's been nothing but clean wrestling.
He just held him in the corner and kicked him in the stomach.
That's
That
a
is
double-
absolutely not clean. That is dirty.
It is a double team maneuver within the count.
Chip Chambers with an uppercut. Another quick tag to Fantana. Maybe that's the strategy. Constantly make quick tags. Tire Shane Stevens out early.
Tire Shane Stevens out while keeping each other fresh the entire match.
I'll tell you who they're tiring out early. They're tiring out Kirk Obey because he's tired of seeing this and he's going to get in there and clean some house really soon, Daddy.
He is a dangerous man. There's no doubt about that, Rockstar.
I know, I just said that.
Fast shot to the back. Shane Stevens in trouble here. Scoop and a slam by Fantana. This could be over early. No. Oh, caught by Kirk Obey.
Yeah, of course. Of course, Rockstar's looking away when it happens.
Huge clothesline. Now repeated, just stomping away on Fantana. That's how fast the tide can turn in this match. Elbow to the back of the neck. Kirk Obey tagged in. Shane Stevens holding Fantana. Shots to the ribs, an open shot to the ribs.
What do you think of that, kids?
Fantana's in trouble now. There's no doubt about that.
Fantana in the corner. Obey taking his time. Follows back in here with multiple kicks. Fantana held in the corner. Brian McKay issuing a count. Kirk Obey says he's got to the count of 5. Shane Stevens takes the tag and then delivers a boot from out on the apron. Fantana now.
Look at that.
getting beat down repeatedly by Shane Stevens trying to make the tag, and Stevens cuts him off early.
He's trying to tag in the walking traffic cone.
Snapmare.
That's
and
going to
a
leave
shot
a
to
print.
the back of the neck. Shot to the face. Going for the cover. Fantana kicks out. This match continues.
I'll tell you something.
That was a big headbutt from Shane Stevens. I
was.
bet you Fantana's seeing some stars.
Driven into the turnbuckle. He looks a little wobbly on his feet.
Let me tell you something, Daddy. Chip Chambers might not stop traffic, but with those tights on, he can certainly divert it.
Shoulder blocks into the lower back of Fantana.
Don't ignore me.
I'm not, Rockstar. I'm
It's the
calling
only
the
way
match.
to deal with you sometimes.
Look at this, mocking the tag. Mocking the tag and keeping him just out of reach and pulls him back into his own corner. There's a tag. Kurt Obey now in. Shane Stevens delivering a shot on his way out.
The change of attitude in both these men since they have formed Exile is just unreal.
Excuse me for a second. I just want to point out one of the little things that Shane Stevens did that shows how long he's been in this business. He tags out and he just gives a little short shot to the jaw
Yes.
of Fantana. It just makes me happy.
That was a close two.
I was impressed with the double team maneuver of the backbreaker into the elbow.
Yeah, but it's the little things, Langell.
It is.
The little things win matches.
Shades
also
of
the big
demolition.
things.
Yes, exactly.
And the moves.
Look at the power of Kurt
Look at
Obey. Holding Fantana and drives him into the top turnbuckle.
An innovative move in innovative hybrid wrestling from the X-Fit Beast.
A similar move has forced superstar Sting to retire. The powerbomb into the corner. Kurt Obey now taunting Chip Chambers while Shane Stevens unloads on multiple boots in the corner. The referee doesn't see it.
When you hear the cackle of Rockstar Chris Cole, you know that the rules are being broken.
Let me tell you something. Look how stupid Chip Chambers is. It's just a beautiful thing. He comes in, he distracts the ref. They don't have to do anything.
He's not stupid. He got
They just
angry.
pummel Tiny Applehead.
Fantana
It's beautiful.
striking him missing.
Stupid.
Dropped on his head. And a kick out at 2.
What do you mean cackle?
Chip Chambers trying to rally the crowd. Huge kick by Shane Stevens. Right to the top of the chest, Fantana. And down he goes.
Beautiful, beautiful. Look
I
at
think
that.
he's out, man. That was right on the jaw.
Shane Stevens could probably pin him for the count of 3. Makes the tag. They aren't done with Fantana yet.
Look at that. Huge double axe.
Smart tag team wrestling. Holding the man, making the tag, and holding until the partner gets in.
Look at the size of Kurt Obey. He's got nothing but bigger since he finished wrestling school. I mean, I know Shano was in the same class as him, and Shano's also got nothing but bigger, but in a different way. But
Come on, Rockstar. Huge splash in the corner by Kurt Obey. Shane Stevens makes his way away from the corner to show that he's not interfering. Count of 2. Fantana needs to get to the corner, needs to tag Chip Chambers.
you don't always get what you want, but if you try sometimes, you just might find you get what you need, but he's not going to. He's going to get beat up a little bit more.
Words of wisdom from the Rockstar Chris Cole.
Booyah.
Chambers trying to get the crowd rallied behind their team.
Chambers is chomping at the bit to get in this ring and help out his partner.
And you know what, Shano? He needs
You know,
to
it's
get
funny
in this
that
ring.
he's chopping on a bit because he's wearing an apple on his head, and horses use both of those.
Just, all right.
Kurt Obey going for the splash and misses. Fantana had the chance to make the tag and chose to go on the offense instead.
See, and again, it's another
Fantana
foolish move.
reaching for the tag. Shane
Another
Stevens.
foolish move. Look at that.
Look at that.
Yeah, what's dirty pool now, Rockstar?
That's
Captain double kick in the corner. That's what's dirty pool. That's what he gets. Come up in.
Kurt Obey with a fires out of the corner and levels Fantana. Referee Brian McKay telling Shane Stevens to stay in his own neutral corner. Going for the cover. Fantana out at the count of 2.
Fantastic.
I think it's just a matter of time at this point. They're just toying with Fantana. Chip Chambers needs to get in there. The crowd laying into Kurt Obey. I don't think he cares. Huge kick by Fantana. He's rocked the big man.
Very nice enziguri.
See, the problem is for Chip Chambers, when you're wearing tights that are that bright, you can't sneak up on anybody.
You gotta let the tights thing go, Rockstar.
He's a nice guy who fights with honor and pride. He doesn't need to sneak up on anybody.
That's right.
Fights with stupid and stupid.
Fantana needs to make the tag. Kurt Obey to his feet first. Shot to the midsection by Fantana and a third. But Kurt Obey falls back into his own corner. Makes the tag. Here comes Chip Chambers. Drops Shane Stevens. Reversal. Oh, devastating knee to the face of Shane Stevens. Chip Chambers with a suplex. Out, nails him with it. Hooks the leg. Kurt Obey makes the save. That very well could have been it. Fantana with a drop
For the
kick,
record, that
rocking
move
the
was
big
not
man.
a suplex, that was a Falcon Arrow.
I'm sorry, Falcon Arrow.
Obey not willing to go down. Oh,
Look at
didn't
this.
have much choice on that one, but he's still holding himself up.
He rolls out to the floor.
Yeah, well, they're cheating and double teaming, so he
There
had
you
to
go,
get out of
another
there.
clean tag, Rockstar, from Fantana. Making sure, did you see that? That right there is honor in the ring.
He's not even the legal man.
He tagged him, made sure the referee could see the clean tag.
Fantana.
But then he stayed in.
Gentlemen, both men.
5 count.
Fantana going to the
been
top
like
rope.
30.
He got caught by Kurt Obey. Fantana misses the 450. Shane Stevens with the kendo stick. Oh!
Look at him.
Absolutely
Look at him.
drills Fantana. Rolls
It's
him up.
over.
The referee didn't see it. Foot on the
Are you
ropes and
kidding
it's
me?
over.
Are you kidding me? A kendo stick shot to the midsection and feet on the ropes? This is unbelievable.
Let me tell you
Exile,
something.
yeah,
This
super
is
tough
something-
guys.
This is something neither of you will ever understand. That's what winners look like. That's what it looks like to win a match. That. Winning.
Rockstar, it took the attack of a kendo stick and the feet on the ropes.
Okay, let me go get them. You can explain it to them. How would you like that?
I'm
Seems
quite
fair.
okay here at the announce table.
I
I'm
said
just
I would go
saying.
get them. They can come up. It's all right. They wouldn't mind.
It
They're
was
in
a
good
well
shape.
fought battle from Chip Chambers and Fantana nonetheless.
Definitely.
It's just disappointing to see a match end like that.
Hey, they just got the karma and comeuppance that go along with the amount of cheating that they did that entire match. Did you see it when Fantana was pulling on Kurt Obey's
I
mask?
hope these IHW fans on Bell TV 1 don't actually take your word for gospel.
That's what we said was going to happen.
All right, gentlemen, we're going to go to pre-recorded comments in the back from X-Rated Steve Arsenal, recorded earlier today. It'll be interesting to see what the X-Rated man has to say. Let's throw it back to that interview now.
All right, guys, here's the deal. We witnessed you guys come together. We witnessed the controversial formation of Exile with you guys beating down Julian Young, making everybody talk. Steve, my question is for you. Do you think that Exile gives you an advantage tonight?
Hold the mic. Do I think that Exile gives me the advantage? No! See, I have had the advantage since day one. This man, the Rookie of the Year, has had the advantage since day one. Shane Stevens has had the advantage since he's walked into this company. And just because people are talking now, that just means that they were so stupid it took them that long to figure out we are the best. You know what my friend Kirk thinks about this? He thinks that we're the best too.
All right, maybe I should reword it a little bit. Maybe not in the match tonight, but do you think it gives you an advantage over Julian Young?
Can I? Do you mind? Absolutely. You see, Mr. Clean Julian Young, not Mr. Energy, Mr. Clean, he found out firsthand what happens when you step to the three of us. And tonight, he's probably going to find that out again.
Fans, if you need to be the first in line to get the scoop on what's going on in IHW, you need to be following us all over social media. IHW is on Facebook, Twitter, and of course our website, ihw.ca. We post everything you need to know about innovative hybrid wrestling, so make sure you're following us to be the first to get the inside scoop.
Let me tell you something, Daddy. Business has just been turned up to 11 because here comes the man. Here comes the true monster of maritime wrestling. Here comes 6'8", 330 pounds of hulking specimen. He is Brody Steele.
Brody Steele, one of the biggest men in our profession. He is truly a monster. Recently went over to India and tore the houses down. 30,000 pounds, 30,000 fans, and 60, he did. You're right.
70,000, all there to see Brody Steele.
You're absolutely right.
The man.
He put a beating on the Kali like no one's ever seen before. There were riots in India when Brody Steele was there.
Cut the music, stupid! I'm not here because I enjoy wrestling in Moncton. I can't stand any of you. I've come here with one purpose, and that was to beat up wild man Gary Williams. But either IHW doesn't want that to happen, or Gary Williams is afraid of me. Oh, it's true. So plan B, shut your mouth, Cyril. I'll knock that last tooth right on the floor. So whoever comes out of that curtain is going to have to take the beating that Gary Williams was about to get.
Brody Steele with a lot of pent-up anger.
Send out the next ham and egger.
A newcomer to IHW.
Ham and egger.
He is a great talent, just like every IHW megastar. Tommy Starr, baby.
Here's Tommy Starr.
Now, what do we know about Tommy Starr? Oh, nothing. Okay.
I know this debut match is going to be here against Brody Steele.
What do we know about Brody Steele? He's the man.
Huge shot from behind.
Look at him.
Didn't even give him a chance. Tommy Starr looks like he's in great physical condition.
Huge forearm. He just knocked Tommy Starr silly.
A forearm from Brody Steele is like getting hit with a Louisville Slugger.
Come on.
I would not want to be Tommy Starr right now, gentlemen. Brody Steele is just stalking him outside the ring. Referee Brian McKay. Oh, fighting back now. Tommy Starr, not that it drives him into the post. That's what he needs to do against the big man.
You don't get to see that often.
Let me tell you something. When Brody Steele goes towards that ring post, the ring post wants to get out of the way.
There's The referee has issued called for the bell. We are underway. Clothesline, and Brody Steele does not move.
Just like hitting a brick
Look at
wall.
this. Tommy Starr is not a small man. I should point that out.
No, he's not.
250 pounds, and he doesn't hold a candle to Brody Steele. Let me tell you something else about Brody Steele. He doesn't find it impressive at all that anyone could walk on water because Brody Steele can swim through land, Daddy.
Look at the velocity that Tommy Starr is thrown into that corner, followed up by a huge boot. Referee issues the count, and Brody Steele breaks it. Tommy Starr in a world of trouble right now.
I don't think he knows what he got himself into, Landry.
Look at the velocity of that. Tommy Starr could have broke his jaw.
The ring shifted.
With the way he bounced, the way he bounced off that turnbuckle.
But he's still getting to his feet. He will not stay down.
I have a question for you guys.
Sure, Rockstar.
If acrophobia is a fear of heights and arachnophobia is a fear of spiders, what do you think the fear of Brody Steele is called?
I'm not sure, Rockstar.
Logic.
Look at the devastating shots by Brody Steele. Tommy Starr.
Tommy Starr doesn't have enough of it.
Oh,
Look at
huge
that.
kick to the face.
Man, oh man.
This makes me happy on so many levels.
I have to say, even though he's taking a beating, I am very impressed with Tommy Starr. He will not stay down.
Oh, he'll stay down.
Ducks a line.
Oh, he's caught by the big man. Huge punch to the face. Brian McKay checking on Tommy Starr.
They should check him again because he is now concussed. Look at that.
Fires off the ropes. Caught by it. Is he going for a choke slam?
Oh, man.
Oh, dropped on almost the back of his head.
And say goodbye to Tommy Starr.
That is how you win matches. That is how it is done. If you've ever been hit by a 20-pound sledge, you want to step in the ring with Brody Steele, and you will be.
Brody Steele could have covered him for a count of 40.
I gotta say, I feel bad for Tommy Starr. It can't be the debut he wanted, but again, a lot of respect earned for this young man. He wouldn't stay down until it was just time to stay down. You can only get up so many times.
Coming up next, gentlemen, it's the hair versus beard street fight for the IHW TV Championship. He's got the bat.
Come on. What a dirty way to keep your title. What a scumbag, Daddy.
Matt Pettifer calling for the bell. Enough is enough, though, Rockstar.
He just
I
knew
think
the
this is
Greaser was going to
ridiculous.
win. He
Dick
knew the
got
Greaser.
caught up. Dick got caught up in the heat of the moment. Greaser brought the mat in the ring.
When I won this title, I went through Steve Arsenault, Fantana, and a ladder match. So if three men want to come out here right now and take a shot at my belt, the more the merrier.
Greaser Jimmy Carr! Greaser Jimmy Carr! He just cut the hair of Dazzling Dick Durning.
Greaser, you stuck your beard in my business for the last time. You want to sneak up on me and cut my hair? I promise you one thing, boy. I'm taking your beard and I'm leaving with it. Here.
Durning.
Greaser Jimmy Carr! Greaser Jimmy
He's
Carr!
got the scissors.
He just cut the hair of Dazzling Dick Durning.
Greaser, you stuck your beard in my business for the last time. You want to sneak up on me and cut my hair? I promise you one thing, boy. I'm taking your beard and I'm leaving with it.
Greaser Jimmy Carr and Harley Havoc up on the apron.
That is what a beautiful woman looks like, and that is what a real man looks like. Greaser, Jimmy Carr, and Harley Havoc. This is as real as it gets, Daddy. You're going to see that man as our new IHW TV champion, and you're going to see that woman right by his side. And one thing else you're going to see Dick Durning bald as the day he was born, and Greaser Jimmy Carr still with the beard like the day he was born.
Since when does a real man need to carry a baseball bat, Rockstar?
Dick Durning, the TV champion, looking confident and going out to appreciate the fans who appreciate him. Dick Durning making his way up onto the apron, climbing the ropes.
Yeah, there's your real man running out of the ring.
Running out of the ring? He wasn't running. He's just giving Dick Durning his time. He's being respectful.
Yeah,
That's
sure.
what Greaser is like.
That's exactly what's happening.
We've been talking about this match on the What to Finish podcast and talking about how this could be the match of the night. I've been looking forward to this since it was announced.
One thing is for sure, Dick Durning never disappoints.
I'm disappointed by him all the time. Look at him.
Yeah, he is the current IHW television champion.
Soon to be former.
Greaser just made a statement saying, I'm taking that belt.
You want it down. You want it down.
Dick Durning out for the suicide dive.
And the match is underway.
Dick Durning unloaded on Jimmy Carr.
Throw the rule book out the window. We got ourselves a street fight.
Bounces his face off the apron. And again.
I said it once and I'll say it again. What's going to happen is Durning is going to leave bald as the day he was born, and Greaser Jimmy Carr is going to leave with his beard just like the day he was born.
It's not looking good for that beard or Jimmy Carr at the moment.
Just like the day he was born.
Jimmy Carr getting his face slammed into that apron over and over. Shot to the midsection, mostly on instinct.
Look at him. Look at him. Durning likes to fight dirty.
What is this now? Drives his face into the boot of a fan.
Referee.
Harley
Havoc getting involved.
And this is completely legal. Oh, Dick Durning into the post.
The lights are on, but I don't think anybody's home after that.
Greaser unloading on Dick Durning. That shot into the post had to rock the champion.
Aggressive fist to the forehead of Durning.
And again into the post. Jimmy Carr stalking Dick Durning now.
IHW's rookie referee has probably the easiest match to deal with because all he has to do is count a pin or call a submission, which Durning will do very soon.
Fair enough. See, with a street fight, I think it's unfair that Harley Havoc gets to be by ringside. That is such an advantage.
It is.
I mean, I'd be distracted.
How is that unfair? Durning has every single other person in this building.
Oh, just shut up.
Not every other person in the crowd is going to try to strike him with a baseball bat, Rockstar.
Harley Havoc wouldn't do such a thing. She is a beautiful, genteel lady.
Yeah.
Much like Shayna.
Oh, thanks, Rockstar.
I don't understand the logic of Jimmy Carr giving Durning time to recover, and he gets caught in the midsection and a huge chop. Durning shaking off the effects of that one. Kick to the midsection now, forearm by Greaser Jimmy Carr. Greaser setting up, snap suplex, follows it up with a cover. Durning kicks out at the count of 1. This match continues. Picking him up by the hair. Jawbreaker. Picks him up. Huge drop kick by the champion, Dick Durning. Down goes Greaser, going for the cover. Count at 2. European uppercut by Dick Durning, firing Jimmy Carr into the ropes, and now is headed to the turnbuckle. Multiple shoulder blocks now. Misses and dives out of the way. Durning into the post. He might have hit that shoulder. And Greaser just throws him out to the floor. Not a lot of room out there. Who knows if he hit his head on that bench on the way down.
Ladies and gentlemen, remember, check out the TPCnetwork.com for all your favorite podcasts, including 3-Player Co-op, What's the Finish, the Rockstar Family Podcast, This Just In with Fat Adam, and more. TPCnetwork.com for all your podcast needs.
Greaser looking under the ring. I wonder what's under there. What did he get a hold of? From my vantage point, I don't think he actually got anything. Now he's looking again. Who knows what's under that ring? Greaser must be looking for something specific. Oh, thumb to the eye by Dick Durning. But it's as legal as a headlock in this match. Oh, misses with the elbow.
Baits him in with that one.
Quick thinking by Dick Durning, headbutt.
Dick Durning should be careful. He'd be taking a court for that. Bait and switch. Serious
Ghost
crime.
roll. Oh! Huge kick. Jimmy Carr looks like he's stunned.
He could be losing the beard right here. Only 2.
Count at 2.
Only
This
2.
match continues. Dick Durning rolls out to the floor, and he's bringing in a steel chair.
Look at that chair. That chair looks like
seen
Brody
better
Steele
days.
yelled at it. That's how beat up that thing is.
Low blow.
I missed it. Do it again.
Takes a lot. Takes a lot to kick out after a low blow, man.
Does it ever? Greaser going for. I thought he was going for a.
Oh man! Oh man!
I thought he was going for a Boston Crab, but he just drove his face through that through that chair. Dick Durning is not moving.
I can't believe it. I cannot believe that Durning kicked out after that.
Well,
I thought it was over.
Did you see how slow the ref was counting?
It was
Travis Squiggle Pants.
I'm pretty sure that's not his name, Rockstar.
And it was a legit count.
Multiple shots to the head here by Greaser Jimmy Carr. Dick Durning is in trouble. His championship reign is in trouble. His hair is in trouble.
I don't know. There's something about this Greaser guy that I really like. Just he's something slick about him.
Come on,
Greaser
Rockstar.
out to the floor again, looking for anything he can get his hand. Another steel chair.
You know who's the best?
That spells trouble.
Rockstar Chris Cole. That's it. Oh, Brody Steele. Rockstar Chris Cole's number 2.
Shots to the midsection. Now shots to the face. Dick Durning fighting back. Setting up for Harley Havoc up on the apron. Harley Havoc coming through. Nailed it! Oh! Absolutely
Hit him again!
devastating shot with that ball bat.
Hit him again! He has no right. It's a street fight. There's no rules. No rules.
The referee's seen enough. Harley Havoc is being escorted out.
Travis
She
Fluffy
smashed the
Pants.
crap out of him.
Travis Fluffy Pants has no right to kick anyone out of ringside. It's a street fight.
It's a street fight, but
It's
she's
a street
obviously
fight
gone too
between
far,
Greaser
Rockstar.
Jimmy Carr and Dick Durning.
I'm giving her permission to stay, and I'm more important than that guy.
That worked super well when you managed Chris
Huge
Hicks.
DDT
Shut
by
up.
Greaser Jimmy Carr. Going for the cover. Dick Durning
Look
kicks
at
out.
the welts on Durning's back from that ball
He
bat.
got leveled with that. He got absolutely laid out with that ball
You're going to
bat.
want to use the other chair there, Greaser. That one's not going to be good either.
Exactly.
They're all taped shut.
Greaser is not happy.
Can you blame him? Look at this garbage.
Oh, this ain't going to be good.
Oh, devastating shot from behind.
I felt that all the way up here.
I wish you really did.
Shot to the chest. Greaser Jimmy Carr could be only moments away from becoming the TV champion of IHW.
Yes, sir. He is only moments away from cutting the hair off of the Dazzling One.
He's setting up those chairs. I can't help but think this is going to have a bad ending for the TV champion. Greaser Jimmy Carr up to the top rope. Oh, huge shot with the chair.
Oh, dude. This is not going to be
This
good.
is not going to be good for Jimmy Carr.
I don't like this one bit.
Dick Durning. Oh,
Wait.
did he block it?
No, Durning's back is hurt.
Shots to the midsection.
Look.
Oh, now.
Durning is not making out okay right now.
This is making me the
Right on
happiest
his
person
midsection,
ever.
those ribs just blasted with that chair. Huge leg drop for the second rope. Jimmy Carr could be 3 seconds away.
2, 3, come on!
You're just loving this, aren't you, Rockstar?
Dick Durning
Travis
at the last
Fizzlewit
second.
can't count to 3. I think that's it. That's what it is. He doesn't know the third number.
It's not that he can't count to 3, it's that Durning is tough as nails.
He's got the fighting will of a champion. Dick
Travis
Durning,
Fizzlewit just can't get there.
Greaser with the ball bat.
We've already seen what it's done to his back.
Exactly. Greaser's got the bat in the corner, and this is all 100% legal.
Man, oh man. I get flashbacks to that
Here
bat
it
shot.
comes.
Oh,
Come on.
DDT!
Beautiful DDT.
Referee getting the bat out of the way. And checking on both men.
Just don't worry about Durning. You just check on Greaser, make sure he's okay.
Both men trying to get to their feet. If this ends up in a double countout, where do we go from there, gentlemen?
You can see
give
the
the title to
pain on
Greaser.
Durning's face.
I don't
You
know.
just give it to Greaser.
Well, I don't know
That's
about
what
that.
I would do.
All right, trading blows in the middle of the ring. Durning getting the upper hand, reversal by Carr. Oh, he went for a clothesline, but so did Durning, and down went Greaser Jimmy Carr.
I have to say I'm almost impressed Durning is still on his feet. Almost.
Huge elbow in the corner.
Flying back elbow. Beautiful.
Go for that.
Oh! Durning, man.
How he hits that and manages to land split-legged moonsault. 1, 2. Greaser kicks out.
That was a close one, Greaser. That was a close one.
That was incredibly close, but this match continues.
I have to say, though, if we're going on a damage scale, I think Greaser's done it more.
Oh, definitely. Greaser, not really sure where he is. Durning grabbing those steel chairs.
Oh, package driver on the
Two
chairs.
steel chairs.
That's gotta be it. It's over. Bye-bye, Beard. And listen to the IHW fans.
Durning pulls it out, nails a package pile driver on not one but two steel chairs, and that's enough to put away Greaser Jimmy Carr.
It's coming off. He's telling the fans right now, so long, Beard.
The fans showing appreciation for Dick Durning. And now, gentlemen,
Dick Durning disgusts me almost as much as Julian Young.
It was a well-fought battle from both men, but what can you say? The champ just can't be beat.
he's on quite the run here in IHW. Grabbing Greaser by the hair. Greaser still out from that package pile driver. Greaser in the barber's chair.
It's about to go down.
I want your beard for Christmas, Santa.
I never thought I'd see the day that Greaser Jimmy Carr loses his beard.
It's one hell of a beard.
And Harley Havoc's not here either.
No, she was ejected earlier. There's nothing she can do.
She doesn't want to see this anyway.
Nobody wants to see this.
Cutting the beard. Look at the beard of Greaser Jimmy Carr in the hands of Dick Durning. Wearing the beard himself now and saying no.
Dick Durning's a horrible human being. Is he cutting?
He's cutting it with scissors.
They won't even give him adult scissors. Those are children's scissors. They're children's scissors.
Oh, he just threw down the scissors. Now he's got a pair of
Those are
clippers.
Crayola children's scissors.
They're safe, man.
Not for Greaser.
He's got clippers out.
You, come here.
He's calling for something.
Oh no, now he's playing with power.
He's calling a kid from the crowd.
Come on, boys, come quick.
I don't know.
Here, you take the first swipe. Right here. Oh, he got it.
Dick Durning giving the clippers to a fan.
Right here. No, don't put it in his mouth. That's disgusting. There, watch, do it like this.
And Greaser.
Ew.
Look at this.
Here, buddy. Take one. Right here.
For the first time in my professional wrestling career,
One for you.
I'm going to see Jimmy Carr without a
I
beard.
don't want him to wake up. I want him to know what this is going on when he wakes up.
Rockstar
Look at him, he's
stated
having
that
a
he's had
puppy
that
dream,
beard
you can
since the
tell.
day he was born.
It looks like Hulk Hogan.
The beard is gone. All that's left is a mustache. I'm pretty sure that's going too, Shano.
I don't think he's going to be able to pull that one off.
No. Greaser, without his beard, now making his way to the back as fast as he possibly can.
I bet you his face is cold.
I bet you it is, Shano. not see Greaser Jimmy Carr for a while after that. Maybe a very long time before we see Greaser Jimmy Carr. That beard is going to take a very long time to grow back.
That's right. It ain't easy to grow a beard that big.
No, it's not. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to hear some pre-recorded comments from Rory Petit earlier tonight.
All right, man, it's no secret. Tonight you are a player in this fatal four-way match for the #1 contendership for the IHW Championship. I asked Steve Arsenault if he thought Exile would give him advantage. My simple, straightforward question to you, my friend, do you think Vixen will play a part and give you an advantage tonight?
Normally I would say yes, but over the break we talked, and since she's been back, she noticed that I don't really need her. I mean, you will get her. She said she has her eye on somebody else. I gave her my blessing. She won't be here tonight, but that doesn't mean I'm at a disadvantage. I'm still going to walk out tonight #1 contender.
Are you a fan of IHW? Do you need to know everything that's going on in Innovative Hybrid Wrestling? To be the first to know about upcoming cards, matches, and shows, you need to be following us on social media. We're on Facebook and Twitter, and make sure you visit IHW.ca for all your Innovative Hybrid Wrestling news and info.
All right, Wild Man. Like I said, I got a lot of respect for you. I'm not going to eat up a lot of your time. You got a big match tonight. And speaking of that match, tonight you were taking on Riddick Stone. He is a former student of yours. He's got a lot of experience under his belt now. My question to you is, what are your thoughts on the match?
Well, yes, he is one of my students. I trained him several years ago. And you're saying he's got a lot of experience under his belt. Well, you could probably ×2 that with me because I'm almost 20 years in the business. There's one thing that Riddick Stone has to remember. He's cocky back there. He thinks he's the cat. But let me tell you something, Riddick Stone. I taught you everything you know, not everything I know. I've been wrestling for almost 20 years. So don't even think that you're going to come in here and have a cakewalk and an easy night in this ring. Because if so, you're sadly mistaken, my friend.
Big words, my man. Big words. All right. So you got a big man tonight in Riddick Stone. However, Brody Steele has made it pretty clear that he's got some major issues with you. Is that in any way going to affect your match tonight?
You know what, to be honest with you, I don't let things like that bother me. Brody Steele and myself, we've had our differences in the past, and I've dealt with them. If he wants to bring it on, he wants to go there again, hey, I'm all game, man. I will never back down from anybody. So Brody Steele, whatever your problem is with me, just come speak to me man to man, and we'll see who the better man is standing in the end.
Introducing first, from Toronto, Ontario, Sandra Bell!
Super excited for this match, gentlemen.
Sandra Bale making her debut in IHW. She's on her way to the ring, and the fans.
Sandra Bale ready to put little Madison Miles to the test and put her in her stupid place.
Madison Miles, my favorite story in wrestling right now.
My favorite is Sandra Bale coming and slapping a taste at her mouth. Sandra Bale, one of the top female professional wrestlers in the world today, Daddy.
No denying that, Rockstar. No denying that whatsoever. She's super talented. The IHW fans are in for a treat.
Let's go back up to ring announcer David Boyce.
And her opponent, from Halifax, Nova Scotia,
What? It's the trollop, Vixen! It's the trollop!
Vixen in the corner of Madison Miles.
Are you kidding me?
I hope so.
No, sir. That is a match made in heaven right there.
That's a match made in the pit of Hades.
IHW superfan turned megastar, Madison Miles, an IHW favorite already.
Right, look at this, Bale right in her face, won't even let Maddie into the ring.
Fun fact, Sandra Bale wrestled matches in Ontario last night, 1,000 kilometers away from here. She's wrestling matches tomorrow night.
I think this is the problem with a lot of the female wrestlers on the independent scene currently. They don't take Madison Miles very seriously. She's a very young woman, very early in her career, but she is chock full of talent, and they can't take her that lightly.
I'm surprised she's not coming out to One Direction or the Backstreet Boys or something.
You leave your playlist
She's
out of this.
just a kid. New kids on the block. Sandra Bale has over half of Madison Miles' life. Over half of her life in this business. She has that much experience. She's going to take Madison Miles to the school that she should have gone to in the first place. The school of hard knocks, not the school of fluffy fluff that she went to with Wildman Gary Williams. Yeah, you heard me.
Maddie looks in pain early. Oh,
Kicks the hand
kicks out of
away.
it.
An arm wringer of her own. Very nice.
Twisted it behind her back. Bale says she's okay. Referee Brian McKay with his eye right there to see everything that's going on. Reversal by Bale.
Maddie looking for a way out.
Let's see if she can get it. She's twisting that arm. Twisting her own arm to get out of it.
Twisting the fingers.
Wow.
Disgusting. That makes me want to vomit. Tara, that was awful.
Now she's cranking on that wrist. Rake of the eyes by Bale. Getting a stern warning from the referee.
She's wearing as many stripes as he is. Brian McKay should back off.
That doesn't make you the referee. You understand it's not stripes that make you the referee.
Bale out to the floor. Brian McKay issuing the count right in the face of Bale. Bale in under the bottom rope, and look at that, right back out to the floor.
Playing mind games with Madison Miles.
Definitely.
Sandra Bale showing that she is the veteran of this match. Madison Miles just chomping at the bit, wants to go after her, and that will just end in tears. End in tears on this side. Madison Miles and that trollop.
Just 16.
The trollop is fixing, you dirtbag.
Rockstar, she has been in the corner of Remy Petit for years and has led him to
That
a
doesn't
number
make
of
her
victories.
less of a trollop.
Madison Miles getting frustrated here.
Rightfully so.
And Bale is just toying with the referee.
It's absolutely mind games. It's absolutely mind games from Bale right now. They seem to be working. You can see the frustration on Madison Miles' face.
Bale taunted her. Maddie going out after her.
She's had enough. She's bringing it in.
Bale's trying to get out of dodge. She's caught between Vixen and Madison.
Look at the cheating.
Oh, look at that.
Come on, that was a fair elbow. Madison deserved to get that right in her mush.
Well
right in her
scouted by
16-year-old
Madison.
face.
And we're back in the ring.
Vixen pulled her out of the way of danger. Early rookie mistake corrected by, head right into the turnbuckle. She bounced her jaw right off that turnbuckle, Shano.
I saw that. The young ladies in the front row did not like that.
No, definitely not.
Words of wisdom from the veteran Vixen.
Bale pulled the hair. Referee Brian McKay checking on that. Madison Miles is down. Look at the huge shot by Bale.
Yeah, forearm from Bale. Looked like it actually landed across the throat of Miles.
The crowd chanting Madison. No question as to who's the fan favorite tonight.
I'm pretty sure they're saying Xandra sucks, but listening's not your forte, Lanchel.
I have 2 sets of headphones
also,
on.
they're wrong. They're
Hard
wrong,
turnbuckle.
Lanchel. Look at that!
Huge clothesline in the corner.
And a one-arm bulldog.
And down goes
She's gonna
Madison
look like a
Miles.
bulldog after this.
Rolls her over. Look at the nonchalant cover. You're right, they are chanting Xandra sucks.
I know I'm right.
I'm just giving you
I'm
credit where
always
credit
right,
is due,
Lanchel.
Rockstar.
Always right.
Irish
Shut
whip.
up, Shano.
Flip over by Madison Miles. Count at 2.
That was a close 3.
Whoa,
Whoa, schoolboy.
up again. And again, the count at 2. Missing with a fifth. Oh, she got both out of what? Drops her on the back of her head. Going for the cover. Maddie kicks out at the count of 2.
Xandra not happy.
No.
She should slap around Brian McKay a little bit.
That would be a disqualification, Rockstar.
That'd be deserved. And again, stripes.
Will you give it up with the stripes? It doesn't make you a referee.
It doesn't make me a referee. It makes Xandra Bale a referee.
Huge chop by Bale. Forearm to the face. Maddie with a chop out of the corner. And another. Maddie fires back with a chop with authority. Huge kicks in the corner. And now having her foot against the throat. Referee Brian McKay issuing a count of 4. Snapmare by Bale. Now huge kick to the shoulder blades. Madison Miles in trouble. Oh,
that was a
spinning
nice
kick right
maneuver.
to the chest.
Beautiful spinning kick there, actually.
Could knock the wind out of her. Nope, count at 2. Madison using the ropes to try to get to her feet. And the crowd chanting Maddie. Look at this. Is this submission hold? Get this tied in. I thought Maddie was tapping there for a second.
Oh man, she's in a rough predicament right now.
She definitely is. Maddie has nowhere to go. She's in the middle of the ring. She's trying to reach the ropes with her legs, trying to drag Bale along when she gets to the ropes.
Well done, Maddie.
Brian McKay issuing a count. That could have been it easily, gentlemen.
The frustration clear as day for Bale.
Is it ever? Oh, huge slap!
She's not going to be able to taste anything for a week.
Not after that. Maddie with a clothesline. And a second clothesline. Going for the hat trick. No! A huge uppercut. Picks her up for a slam and drops her. Down goes Bale. Madison Miles in control.
She's on fire.
Kick to the midsection.
She's got her tights. Count it, ref.
And suplex.
Beautiful suplex. Maddie looking good.
1, 2. No. No, only
you have to
2.
do a lot more than that to take down someone that the caliber of Zandra Bale.
I don't doubt it, Rockstar.
Madison Miles stalking her prey here. No, Bale reverses it. Jaw cracker.
Oh, man. I think I heard her teeth champing.
Oh, spinning heel kick. Down goes Madison
right
Miles.
on the
going
mark.
for the
Caught
cover.
her right
1,
in the
2.
face.
Maddie kicks out.
Only 2 again.
If Brian McKay keeps screwing up the count, Zandra Bale just counted herself.
The frustration coming out in Zandra.
Going. What is this now? Bouncing her head off the apron, referee Brian McKay issuing a count that easily could have been a disqualification had it gone another second or 2. Bale expressing her frustration with Brian McKay, going out to the top rope. She's out on the apron, she's climbing those ropes, although it is quite slowly. Vixen! Vixen's up on the apron!
Come on, what are you doing?
Vixen!
Of course she is. Of course she is, the filthy
Vixen!
troll.
Rolled up
Look at
Maddie!
it. Fistful of-
1, 2, 3!
Fistful of tights.
Are you
Dirty cheating. Fistful of tights.
Madison
Did
Miles!
you think you would like that,
It's
Rockstar?
disgusting. It's disgusting.
You are
Fistful
such
of
a
tights.
hypocrite.
What a bunch of cheaters. She doesn't deserve to win. She deserves to be thrown out, ridden out on a rail. That's what she deserves.
I will agree, fair is fair. There was a distraction. But as you always say, a win's a win, and that looks like winning.
I don't ever say that unless it suits me.
Zandra Bale incredibly upset with the outcome of this
I'm
matchup.
incredibly upset. This disgusting display.
You can't blame her for being upset.
Vixen leads Madison Miles to victory here on IHW
That's
Unstoppable.
not leading. That's not leading to victory. That is her cheating to victory. She has no right pinning someone in the caliber of Zandra Bale.
But
to
she
that
did
match.
it.
She didn't do it. She cheated. She had a fistful of tights. She got distracted by Vixen, who put her hands on the wrestler. That's not the way it works, Langell. That's not what a manager is for.
I hate to say it. I agree with Rockstar. I agree. I have to agree with Rockstar. Coming up next, a match to determine the #1 contendership for the IHW Championship. Titus, Steve Arsenal, Remy Petit, and Julian Young all face off next.
All right, Titus, you are another contestant in the fatal 4-way match for the #1 contendership tonight. You're the face of IHW, one of the top talents in the Maritimes, and not just in the Maritimes, in so many different places. But tonight, you've got 3 opponents, not just one. How does one man conquer 3 to become the #1 contender?
It seems that the odds are stacked against me tonight. But here's something that everybody might forget, is that the odds are stacked against every individual in that ring tonight. So I'm gonna come out. Oh yes, I can. I came here today well prepared, so I hope that they did as well. Julian Young, you and I have been in this together for the past decade. I know you more than you know yourself, punk. Remy Petit, you might be big. I might not be able to pick you up that easily, but I can definitely kick you in the teeth. And X-rated Steve Arsenault, you got your little goons with you here tonight, I see. You know what? You can bring those guys out, because I'm not afraid, and I'm going to do what I do best, win this match tonight, and move my way up to the IHW title once again.
Hey fans, we know you're on Twitter and you're on Facebook. You're on social media getting breaking news the minute it happens. Well, good news, so are we. Innovative Hybrid Wrestling has social media covered. We're on Facebook, we're on Twitter. We post everything you need to know about Innovative Hybrid Wrestling, so make sure you're following us so you're the first to get the inside scoop.
The following contest is a #1 contendership four-way for the IHW Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first, from DFW Brunswick, weighing in at
Coming out first, Remy Petit, one of 4 men in this championship contender match.
As we saw the last match, Vixen no longer with Remy Petit, now in the corner of Madison Miles, who led her to victory. It's a wonder to see what the big man's going to pull off in this one.
Remy Petit, a veteran of IHW. As Shano said, it'll be interesting to see what he pulls off tonight, but I definitely wouldn't rule him out. The big man himself could be the next #1 contender to the IHW Championship. We've seen Riddick Stone versus Remy Petit before, and I would pay to see that match anywhere, anytime again in the future.
100%, and last time they were in the ring together, it was close. I thought we were going to have a new champion in Remy Petit. If he comes out victorious this time around, it may just happen.
Exactly.
9 years Greco-Roman experience, an IHW fan favorite, Julian Young.
Julian Young now with push-ups in the middle of the ring, showing he's ready for this championship opportunity.
Julian Young is in such good shape that he has to work out even before the match. And the controversial leader of Exile coming out now. You love him, you hate him. He's always got something to say. X-rated Steve Arsenault.
I'm interested to see whether or not he brings the rest of Exile with him.
I have to say, he said it's not going to make a difference. I think that Exile in his corner is going to make all the difference in the world.
Definitely. It looks like he's alone, at least right now.
Let me tell you two Hamanegger plebeians something. X-rated Steve Arsenault does not need his friends at ringside to help him win. Unlike every other man that's in this match, he's there by himself, Daddy.
See, what you just said is what I've been saying all along. Someone like Steve Arsenault doesn't need Exile. Yet he takes the shortcuts to the victory.
That's a lie. A dirty, rotten lie.
Not a lie. I got all the respect in the world for his talent. I can't respect his actions.
Titus on his way to the ring.
There is no one on this roster. There is no one on this roster who has been with IHW as long as Titus has that just placates to these idiots in the audience as much as Titus does. It's disgusting.
Former
These
multiple
IHW
time
fans love him.
He's the former multiple time IHW champion. This could be his fast ticket back to an opportunity for the title.
And he's looking in great shape. All of
he
these
ever?
men, we got new gear on Remy Petit, Steve, Julian, and Titus. I don't think they've ever looked better.
This is going to be an amazing four-way match. And the winner, if you say the winner, has to then go against Riddick Stone. Steve Arsenal out onto the apron.
Saying he's not going to take any part in it. Ask the fans if they want to see him and Julian Young, and then gets their hopes up, turns them down. What a dink.
Oh.
Look at this. One of the longest standing rivalries in innovative hybrid wrestling history. Julian Young, Titus, these two men fought in the first ever match for the IHW Championship way back in 2005 in a ladder match. And I'm going to tell you who's going to come out on top based on that. And it's still X-Ray Steve Arsenal, Daddy.
We are underway in the middle of the ring. Titus and Julian Young. Quick go behind by Titus. Julian trying to break out of this. Kip up by Titus, reversal. Now is Julian Young by the wrist.
When Titus was getting his wrestling tights made, the seamstress said, "What color do you want them?" He said, "It don't matter if they're black or white." Punk!
Come on now, Rockstar.
Michael Jackson, I don't expect you to.
Do you even like yourself?
Backing Julian into the corner. Referee asking for a count, doesn't get it. Titus unloads with an uppercut. Reversal, Titus into the corner, up over the top. And hip toss, and a second hip toss. Now Julian Young in control. Move for move, and counter for counter.
This is the place to see the caliber of megastar that you have in this ring right now. Titus, Julian Young, Remy Poutine, and to a greatest extent, X-rated Steve Arsenal. There's no other place.
Look at surprise and frustration on the face of Julian Young there.
Definitely.
He absolutely thought he was going to take the big man down. Titus stood his ground.
That shoulder block was huge.
He hit the mat hard, that's for sure.
Tag to Remy Petit.
Here comes Remy Poutine.
Remy Petit.
That's what I
Stretching
said.
it out, look at this guy. Remy Petit essentially saying, try that with me, it ain't gonna happen.
Exactly.
The pride of Acadia, which tells you a lot. Remy Poutine right here in the ring.
Collar and elbow tie, now going for a headlock. Titus in control.
And that is cinched in tight.
Is it ever?
Remy Poutine with that low center of gravity, much like the Mantor. It's really hard to get that man off his feet, Daddy.
Shot.
Look at
Oh,
that.
shoulder block,
right.
and
He
down goes Titus.
He essentially told him it was gonna happen.
And
I
Remy,
am super smart.
Remy just staring at him.
Oh, he almost tripped him up there.
Huge back elbow by Titus. Down goes
Shade for
Remy.
the Rockstar Chris Cole.
Will you stop? You don't do any of these things. You're
I don't
retired.
now.
Wrist lock. Titus going to make a tag to Steve Arsenal, and Arsenal wants nothing to do with that. Tag to Julian Young, now off the top rope.
Double axe handle from the top rope, right on the elbow of Remy Petit.
That'll send shocks up and down your arm. Ducks the clothesline, gets caught by the big man. Down goes Julian Young. Titus out on the apron. Oh, Steve Arsenal makes the tag from
of course,
behind.
Steve Arsenal comes in to pick up the scraps. All of Remy Petit's hard work.
Look at him putting the boots to him and the fists.
He's like a man on fire here, just unloading on Julian Young.
He has been extremely aggressive as of late.
I'll tell you right now, if it wasn't for Brody Steele, Steve Arsenal would be my favorite wrestler.
Steve Arsenal saying screw you to both men in the corner, then didn't pay attention to what was going on. I'm going to make a tag, and Titus turns his back.
Jawbreaker. Oh, Titus just turned his back. Remy Petit. Oh, slaps him in the face. He baited him in.
That wasn't the tag he was looking for. Oh. Arsenal getting rocked by all three
Run in
men.
your mouth, get you smacked, pal.
Referee Travis Doolittle doesn't know what to do with this.
All three men ganging up on Steve Arsenal. Double hip toss. Steve Arsenal out to the floor.
Oh, Titus capitalizing.
And Remy doesn't see what's going on.
Oh,
That match
he almost had
ended.
him.
Oh, into the corner.
Oh, a roll up for
rolls
Remy
him
Petit,
up.
schoolboy. Only two. Oh, three of these men trying to take advantage of the situation. Julian now stalking Titus.
From behind, Titus holds onto the ropes and blocks it. Ducks the clothesline. Oh.
Right in the neck.
Three men out on the floor. The only one standing is Titus, and he's
Titus saying he's going over, baby.
Get some free cupcakes, punk.
Up and over. There's the big man.
Moncton air control. Titus for takeoff. Takes out all three men on the floor.
And that's why the IHW fans love Titus.
For the record, there is a reason why air traffic control for all of North America is right here in Moncton, New Brunswick, ladies and gentlemen.
Julian Young back into the ring, being helped out by Titus, and he also throws Steve Arsenal in. Remy Petit still down on the floor.
Leave the big man on the outside. Don't waste the energy.
Faces, the dirty, dirty cross faces. Look at him.
Titus looking for crowd approval and gets it easily. That's an easy way to crack a job.
I think Julian's going to eat one
do it
too.
again. This time on Julian.
Oh, jeez, man.
Devastating forearm. Picks up Julian. Slams him with authority. Titus pointing to the top. Steve Arsenal using the ropes to try to get to his feet. And he does it. Huge shot to Titus.
That's why you don't look for salt on the moon, baby.
Julian from behind picks up Steve Arsenal. Steve gets out of it. Kick to the midsection. Canadian Destroyer, no, gets rolled up. 1, 2. Oh my God! Titus with a moonsault from the top rope onto both men. Remy Petit breaks it up. That easily could have been 3.
That was impressive. It was impressive alone that Julian had the strength to power out of that pin. Titus saw it coming, just destroyed both of those guys.
Shots to the midsection, now shots to the face. Remy Petit in control, fires Titus across the ring, ducks out of the way. Ducks the big boot, Remy Petit, spear! Remy Petit levels Titus.
And here comes Steve Arsenal. He is X-rated, Daddy.
This is the problem with a 4-way match like this. You have to have eyes in the back of your head.
It actually favors a man like Steve Arsenal who's going to take advantage of every situation he's given.
Arsenal from behind.
That's the problem with 4-ways. There's almost so much going on, you can't get anything out of it.
Huge boot by Julian. Spear by Remy Petit. Remy Petit has speared all 3 men in this match.
Yeah, but now he's too tired to get up.
Come on, capitalize, big man, capitalize.
All he needs to do is pin one of them, and this is over. Steve with a foot on the rope. X-rated Steve Arsenal.
Ring general.
Now Remy trying to 1, 2,
Julian Young lucky he's so close to the ropes.
That's right. Ring awareness. It can help you out.
Remy needs to pull somebody in the middle of the ring here. Get them away from these ropes. That's twice he should have been the #1 contender.
Give her another
Oh,
shot.
there he
Learns
is.
from his mistakes, pulls him away from the ropes in the center of the ring.
And Titus kicks out at the count of 2.
Waited too long. For a guy like Titus, that's way too much
Here's
time
the
to
thing,
recover.
too. Remy Petit, a veteran of this business, should know. Titus should have been the first one he went for the pin on. It was the first man he speared. It's his own stupid fault.
Whips him across the ring. Titus ducks. Titus forearm with authority off the ropes. The big man went down. He's back up. Huge clothesline. Down goes Remy Petit.
Fun fact about Remy Poutine, he starts every match by doing curls of sandwiches to his mouth.
Runs into the corner. Huge boot.
Off with his head.
Remy is stunned in the corner. Now Titus directing traffic. Firing into both corners. Everyone is down. Steve Arsenal is up, and
Going
what
for
is
the news
this?
driver.
If he hits that, oh, it's over. Titus,
That's
all
it.
he needs to do is pin Steve Arsenal. Julian breaks up the count. Gentlemen, that easily could have been it.
Should have been it if it weren't for Julian Young.
Julian now driving shoulders into the midsection in the corner. Julian rallying the crowd behind him. Charges into the corner. Gets dumped up over the top. Julian with a shoulder block. Up to the top rope. Titus sees it. Catches him with a forearm. Titus climbing the ropes on the inside.
Oh, we've seen
what
this before.
What is this?
Scary, scary
If he
stuff
hits
is about to go
this,
down.
It'll be over.
Finish line!
Oh, devastating. 1, 2.
Steve Arsenal with the save!
That should have been it, guys. That should have been it. Titus should have been the #1 contender. Steve Arsenal at the very last second making sure that it's not.
From the moment this match started, Steve Arsenal, #1 contender, soon to face. Oh, it's just beautiful.
Stomp to the face.
Remy just getting back to his feet after that huge boot by Titus in the corner. Look at the aggression on Steve Arsenal. Caught
Remy
behind now by
Poutine with
Remy.
the attack from behind.
Everything is legal in a four-way, Rockstar. Shots to the midsection. Ducks the clothesline, sets up, no! Remy trying to go for some, low blow by
Everything
Steve
is
Arsenal.
legal, jerk.
You're right, Remy out to the floor. Steve Arsenal sensing greatness. Julian is on the canvas trying to make his way to his feet. Titus is in the corner. Arsenal turns his attention to Titus and gets caught with multiple right hands. Julian.
Titus setting up Steve Arsenal for a super kick, I bet. Oh, yeah. Say goodbye to Shane Stevens. Get Shane Stevens out of here. I'm glad he ate a super kick.
Steve Arsenal thrown. He collapses after colliding with Olive Exile. Kick to the midsection by Julian.
No!
He's going for the Canadian Destroyer. He nails him. Canadian Destroyer. This is it. Oh, the referee.
Are you
pulled out of the
kidding
ring by
me?
Exile.
Julian Young should be the #1 contender right now.
Julian screaming to get the attention of the referee. Huge zigzag.
Oh,
by
massive.
Steve Arsenal.
Learn him real good for having a hillbilly
Hooks
name.
the leg.
Oh my God, I can't believe it.
Steve Arsenal is now the #1 contender for the IHW title. And gentlemen, I've been told that he can request that match whenever he wants it.
That's right, Langell. Whenever, wherever, whoever he wants, he will claim his title shot, and he will be your next IHW heavyweight champion, Daddy.
I have to say, if it wasn't for the outside interference of Exile, this may not have been the outcome.
There's no doubt in my mind, Julian Young would have been the #1 contender.
They had to do something to balance the deck because these guys were all against Steve Arsenal because he is the true alpha male.
Putting his hands on an
IHW.
official, that's going to lead to a fine. They've cleared the ring. Gentlemen, we've seen this before. All three men in the ring with a kendo stick.
They need a bigger stick.
Julian Young about to have a huge flashback with deja vu.
Not again.
They need a bigger stick for Julian Young. He deserves a bigger stick than that. Hit him with a 2x4, a 2x6, a 4x8. I don't care. There's something bigger.
Look at
heavier, and
Steve
harder.
Arsenal saying he's going to brand him once again with an X.
Here comes Remy Petit.
Titus Remy Petit in to save the day.
And they dump Exile over the top rope. Ducks the kendo stick. Both men. Julian with a
Titus leads with the upper hand.
Exile down on the floor.
It doesn't matter where they are, Lanchel. Steve Arsenal is your #1 contender.
He is. He is. He's the winner. Referee raising his hand. Coming up next for the IHW Championship, the champion Riddick Stone defends the title against Maritime legend Wildman Gary Williams.
We only heard from Gary Williams. I'm sure you wrote back. You heard what he had to say. I brought up the fact that you were a former student of the Wild Man. But it has been a lot of years. I brought this up. It's been a lot of years. Do you think now, with all your experience, and the gold around your shoulder, or around your waist and over your shoulder, do you think that now you have the experience to take down a legend like Gary Williams?
What kind of question is that? I heard Gary out here running his mouth. I heard him say he taught me everything that I know, but he didn't teach me everything that he knows. The old cliche. Blah, 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 blah. Gary, what you need to realize is that you created a monster. I am the icon of destruction. Look at these hands, right here. These hands can rip Gary Williams apart, limb from limb. Gary, what you need to realize right now is I am on top of the food chain. I am the IHW Heavyweight Champion. I am the icon of destruction, and you'll find that out later tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, here comes the challenger for the IHW Championship, Maritime legend, Wildman Gary Williams.
Here he is. I will be the, maybe not the first, but at least the seventh to admit that Wildman Gary Williams is looking slimmed down. He is looking much more fit, but he's still not going to hold a candle, not a candle, to your heavyweight champion, the icon of destruction, Riddick Stone. Gary Williams is too old and brittle.
He looks ready to go.
Just because he looks that way doesn't mean he is.
His t-shirt says, wrestling is real, everything else is fake. The Wildman Gary Williams getting ready to face his biggest challenge in IHW yet, the icon of destruction, IHW champion, Riddick Stone.
Look at that, I haven't seen this man work without a singlet on or a top on in years.
He is in fantastic shape, Rockstar. Phenomenal conditioning on Wildman Gary Williams. Obviously, he's trained to be ready for an opportunity for the title, and it happens now.
You cannot train hard enough or smart enough to be ready for the likes of the walking mountain. He's a walking mountain, the icon of destruction, a volcano ready to pop. He is your IHW Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, Riddick Stone. There's not enough training you can do.
We're about to find out. I'm not going to argue with one at Rockstar. Riddick Stone is one of the most dominant IHW champions in history. I'm not saying it's going to be easy for the Wildman. I'm just saying that he is ready for this matchup.
To quote one of my favorite indie wrestlers of all time, he was in the big time as well, but he's one of my favorite indies. Heroes come and go, but legends live forever. My money is on Wildman Gary Williams.
I'm going to tell you right now, there's no point in arguing with me, Langell. It'd be like me having a battle of wits with an unarmed man. There's just no point. You're just going to see. You're going to see Wildman Gary Williams get destroyed by a man who's a walking monolith. He's a walking Greek god. He's a walking Roman god. He is a titan among titans. He is bigger than Kronos. He is Riddick Stone, Daddy.
Yes, he is, and he's the IHW champion.
His opponent, he is the reigning IHW heavyweight champion. He is from Fall River, Nova Scotia. He weighs 282 pounds. He is Riddick Stone.
Yes, sir. The heavyweight champion, Riddick Stone. Dave Boyce cannot do him enough justice.
Brian McKay holding up the title. That's what this is all about. Hands the title over to Dave Boyce. Waiting for the bell. There it is. We are underway. The IHW title is on the line. Wildman Gary Williams versus the icon of destruction, Riddick Stone, in the main event of IHW Unstoppable.
I know I already said it. Gary Williams looking way better. He can still stand to have a shower, but he is looking way better.
Rockstar, do you like anybody?
I like Riddick Stone and Brody Steele. I don't like either of you.
Brian McKay issuing an account. Riddick Stone backing into the corner at the count of 4. Wildman does not look impressed early. Feeling the strength of Riddick Stone, knows what he's up against.
Riddick Stone said it earlier. Wildman has made a monster. That's what he created. He can't stop what he created.
Riddick Stone recently crowned the powerlifting champion of Zimbabwe. Of course.
3 gazelles and a zebra?
Hey.
I'm just wondering.
Get your own shtick.
Riddick Stone mouthing off in the crowd. They seem to have caught his attention. He has to stay focused. The title's on the line here, Shano.
You got that right, Langell. You can't underestimate a legend like Gary Williams. Multiple-time champion, former member of the Cardinal Sinners, and I think once you remember, you're kind of always a member.
Hey, here's something you need to remember. He was kicked out of the Cardinal Sinners by Brody Steele.
Yeah.
Deservedly so.
Your buddy Brody Steele?
My pal.
Yes.
Yeah, is that why he
We're
kicks you in the
homies.
head?
We're going for a coffee later. We're going to get it for free because everybody's afraid of him.
Look at him pulling the hair. Wildman from behind. Headlock in the middle of the ring. This is a battle of chess. We're very early on. Backs him into the corner, pulling the hair. The referee doesn't see it. Issues a 4 count. Oh, shot to the face as he's backing away. And Wildman Gary Williams has had enough. He's fired up. He's telling Riddick Stone to bring it. And I have a sneaky feeling that Riddick Stone is going to do just that. Chop, grabs the arm, going for the wrist.
I'll tell you right now, Riddick Stone looks like Bluto from Popeye, and you wouldn't mess with him either.
Yeah, when I seen Popeye beat him, I needed spinach.
He broke out of that with one swipe. Through the middle rope.
And outside he goes.
I was going to say he landed on his feet, but it's more like he landed.
Looks like he hurt his knee.
He does. It looked like he tweaked it. Gary Williams shots from behind.
Yeah, of course they are. Dirtbags.
This is going to be as hard-hitting as any main event I've seen in a while. Gary Williams devastatingly driving fists into Riddick Stone. And Riddick Stone returning them. Gary Williams going into the post. Riddick Stone moves out of the way.
Look at him in his stupid face. Luckily, his hair's so greasy, he just kind of slipped off.
Very last second. Just rolled him back in. Shot to the neck.
Clubbing blows from Riddick Stone.
Definitely.
It's like getting hit by a 4x8.
You don't need strategy when you've got
by
strength.
someone like Riddick Stone.
Well, look at the velocity that his head's snapping back. Holy jeez.
Multiple clotheslines in the corner. And just throws Gary Williams down like a sack of potatoes.
This makes me ridiculously happy.
Like pudding.
Stone now just taunting Wildman. Drives a foot into the midsection. Scoop and a slam by Riddick Stone, the champion. Drops an elbow. Riddick Stone in control, going for the cover. And the Wildman kicks out at 2. It's going to take a lot more than that to keep the Wildman down.
I wouldn't say a lot more. Just a little.
It's like Riddick Stone is just stalking him. He's just walking in slow motion, calculating his next move, and unloading on the Wildman. Oh, finally, we're getting a comeback here by Gary Williams, fighting back, and down he goes again.
You can see what little effect those blows had on the big man Riddick Stone, and those are coming from a dude who can throw a punch.
The old man Gary Williams came in with a cane. He's going to be leaving in a wheelchair, Daddy.
Wildman Gary Williams.
That's what I said.
I don't believe that's what you said.
I'm pretty sure it is.
I'll go back and listen to the tape later. The corner by Riddick, the champion, who's now.
Nobody's touching old man Gary Williams' hair.
Look at the velocity. that he bounced out of that corner, only to be hit by a clothesline. Count of 2.
Might as well hit him with a Buick. Oh, good time.
Gary Williams struggling to get to his feet. I think that's a testament to the power of Riddick Stone.
Well, I'm right in front of those people in the audience. Look, they're just sickened. Look at them. They can't stand to look at
He's
Gary
got him
Williams.
tied up in the ropes. Referee asked him to break it. And fires a shot directly into the chest. That can knock the wind out of you.
Oh, this makes my heart feel good if I had
I don't
one.
think it can. I think it does. With Riddick Stone, there's no can. It just is.
Yeah. I was saying earlier, Shano, that Wildman Gary Williams is undefeated since returning to IHW. This is the biggest challenge yet for the IHW Championship.
I'll tell you something, it takes more than an undefeated streak against a bunch of ham and eggers to put down the IHW Heavyweight Champion, Riddick Stone.
I agree.
And Gary Williams, just another ham and egger that he's going to crush.
I would definitely not refer to a maritime legend such as Wildman Gary Williams as, quote, a ham and egger.
Of course you wouldn't.
I wouldn't.
Because you're a ham and egger too.
No, I show respect where it's due, Rockstar.
That's right. You can't look at the legacy of a man like Wildman Gary Williams and crap on it, Rockstar. What's your legacy?
What's his legacy?
Are you
losing
kidding
to
me?
Riddick Stone and Brody Steele?
You are unbelievable.
I am absolutely believable.
Gary Williams trying to fight out of this, trying to get the crowd behind him. Riddick goes up to a knee to try to cinch it in. Riddick Stone doing everything he can to have this hold locked in, and now Gary Williams is back to his feet, firing elbows into the midsection, breaks it at 3. Look at the power of Riddick Stone.
Oh, he just broke his back and made him humble, Daddy.
Look at the strength of Riddick Stone.
When you take a 60-year-old man like old man Gary Williams and toss him from 9 feet in the air. Oh, it's just a beautiful thing.
Riddick Stone set it up, misses the spear. Wildman dodges out of the way. Stone into the corner.
He just stumbled because he's old.
There we go, and he takes the big man off his feet.
A drop kick by Gary Williams. Unbelievable. Go, Gary. He's got this now. Kick to the midsection.
He's moving really quick for a man his age.
Swinging neck breaker. Not enough. Not enough to hold down Riddick Stone.
That's it, baby. The Wild Driver.
The Wild Driver. He's calling for it.
No. Here it is.
Riddick Stone reverses it. He's going for the F5. Nails the F5 on Gary Williams.
This match, much like Gary Williams' undefeated streak, is over.
He could have had it. That should have been it. And Riddick Stone says, not today. This match continues. He's just toying with the Wild Man.
How can you disrespect the man who taught you everything you know up to the point of getting into the wrestling business? I'm not saying he taught him everything he knew. I can't say that. He's learned so much on his own.
Would you like to know how? Just look at the match. That's how.
Riddick misses the leg drop from the second rope. Gary Williams out of the way. Gary using the ropes for leverage to get to his feet after taking that devastating F5. He's calling for Riddick Stone to turn around. Kick to the midsection.
Wild Driver!
Wild Driver nails Riddick Stone. Roll him over, Gary.
Here comes the man. We
Brody
talked about
Steele.
Pluto. Here's Popeye, Daddy, and he is going to. Look at this. Look at this. A man with all this experience, and he's paying attention to the guy on the outside of the ring instead of the champion.
Wildman had the title. No! Shot from behind by Riddick Stone. Distraction by Brody Steele. Brody Steele now up on the apron.
Oh, come on now.
Perfect.
Oh, it's over now. Referee Brian McKay calling for the bell.
Wildman Gary Williams still undefeated, but right now I don't think that matters.
No, it definitely doesn't.
Oh my God! It's Marcus Burke! It's Marcus Burke!
And Riddick Stone doesn't see it.
Send him back to Vegas.
Marcus Burke cleared it house here in IHW. Look at the look on Wild Man's face. He can't believe it.
He's as shocked as we are.
Get that dirty vegan out of here. Get it out of here. He's the only man in this building greasier than Gary Williams. It's disgusting. Get him out of here.
Former champion Marcus Burke is back defending the honor of the wild man Gary Williams.
Send that man back to Vegas. Get him out of here.
home, Marcus Burke.
I thought they kicked him out of this country.
There's unfinished business between Marcus Burke and Riddick Stone.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning into IHW Unstoppable right here on Bell TV 1. We'll see you next time. IHW Wrestling right here.